It's definitely not supposed to sound like that. Hi friends, men back again on another Himalayan here. We have Mohan. Mohan has been missing out on all these fun rides for some time now. He's back with this Himalayan. So this is the only other BS4 that I know that I have access to, apart from my bike, which is a non-ABS model. This again is another non-ABS model. So there's a lot of similarity between our bikes. Mine is just about a few months older than this. When did you get this one?
2017.
17. So this is the predecessor. Mine is the newer version. That is, I got it on the month of February 2018. So this is a 2017. Of course, there ought to be differences, and we have pointed out, noticed many differences. With that being said, Mohan is here for something interesting. If you guys can hear this, it's going to be fun. This is the inlet valve. And the inlet valve is not supposed to sound like that. So we've kept the bike resting for some time, about 1 hour now. It's not hot by any means. It's decently warm. Of course, you can test your valves clearance when you have run your machine for about a minute or two. So it's just about that warm. It's not more, neither is it cold. It's not a cold engine. But that being said, it should not sound like this. This sounds exactly like the exhaust valve. So the inlet and the exhaust. In fact, the exhaust is tighter than the inlet. So something has terribly gone wrong. So it was a very noisy engine, and now we're going to work on the adjustment of the clearance. I have made detailed videos on how to go about adjusting these nuts and getting the clearance to certain values, which I will of course share in this video as well. But I'm not going to bore you with all the work that is going to be done. You can definitely reference that video. I will attach a link of that video in the description. But let's fix this and then put things back together and listen to the engine. It's going to make a world of a difference. That is about 0.10 millimeters. That's the factory recommended value. And then the exhaust should sound like that. The exhaust value being 0.23, 24, 25. You can have it at any of these slots. 0.22, 23, 24, 25. That should be your exhaust. Inlet should be 0.08, 0.09 or 0.10. Any of these values, depending on... there's a lot on these values. The looser they are, the freer the motorcycle runs. It's just that you get to hear the valves clatter. The tighter they are, the motorcycle is just beautiful. It is just tight, power packed. There's absolutely no noise, but the vehicle will not run as freely as the looser valves. So loose, there's no loose or tight here. The recommended values again 0.08 to 0.10 on the inlet, 0.22 to 0.25 on the exhaust. These are the values recommended by Royal Enfield. These are not values that I am recommending. So you can hold on to any of these values or and have a healthy running motor. So yep, done with the valve adjustment and valve clearance adjustment, and I've used a feeler gauge. I've used a special tool for holding the top of the adjuster nut in place. So this is a 3 mm square tappet tool. A tappet adjustment tool, 3 square mm. What else? That's about it. Putting things back together and listening to the beautiful sounding engine now in a moment.